thought, it's the beginning of the NFL season.
Yep.
So what could be more fun than predicting the division winners in both the AFC and the NFC?
Yes.
And we're going to start in the AFC.
Okay.
So the AFC North, I think the Baltimore Ravens are going to take the conference playoff finals. And, you're going to have Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Cincinnati all are going to be trying to play catch up with Baltimore all season, regardless of the fact that they lost their first game. That was a tough team. They're the Super Bowl
winning
winners,
team,
so.
exactly. Like I said, then they had to play in the Chiefs' home field. So it's all those advantages for that team already. So
I was thinking of the Bengals possibly taking the spot instead of the Ravens, but who do you believe has a chance over the Ravens to win the division? Cleveland?
At first, man, I was going to say the Bengals because, like I said, Jamar Chase, but right now he's dealing with a contract extension. Everybody wants a contract extension. All these players. It's like, I hope he can come through, but, if they give him one or whatever the case may be, and him and Burrow is still locked in, then I can say the Bengals. I can definitely say the Bengals.
So Cincinnati probably has the best chance after Baltimore.
Most definitely.
And then heading on down south, the AFC South, I think the Houston Texans, by the end of the season, they're going to be the top of the AFC South.
Yeah.
They're going to knock out both Jacksonville and Indianapolis from contention. Mm-hmm. And with C.J. Stroud's strong start in his rookie year, what do you project him doing this year?
Even better. Even better. I mean, the fact that you could show us that this was so impressive for him, James, that even if he doesn't have such hot season this season, people are still going to admire him because, like, you showed us why you belong in the NFL. You know what I mean? At this rate. So, yeah, I think he's going to be good, though.
Yeah, he was expected to play well, but not to the level that he brought Houston.
Exactly.
Do you think that head coach DeMeco Ryans has earned the confidence of the city of Houston?
Oh, yeah. They love him. He's locked in. He ain't going nowhere. I know that for sure. They're not going to let him go.
He already played here, so him coming back, it was a homecoming for the city.
Exactly.
So heading out to the AFC East, the Baltimore Ravens are going to make it to the finals.
Yeah.
No, AFC East, I would have to say between the Jets and the Bills. So you have to wonder if Aaron Rodgers is going to look back to his return to form.
Exactly. And that's what I've been trying to wait to see, like, is he going to show out? Because we've seen what happened last season, but it could be. It could be that.
Yeah, with the AFC East, though, I think it's going to be between Miami or Buffalo.
Definitely Miami. I definitely feel Miami. The Bills, I feel like they're going to do something, but, ever since Diggs left, I think that was a really big dent.
Yeah, we'll see if the players that they drafted will be able to fill the hole.
Fill that, right, exactly.
And then, so looking out in the AFC West, I don't see how the Kansas City Chiefs, don't win it. And Mike Fisher at Athlon Sports had mentioned how weak this division is. And that had me kind of thinking, like, who could beat the Chiefs for the division? You think Raiders, Chargers, or Broncos?
Man, I wanted to say the Broncos because of Wilson, but he's gone. Raiders, Chargers. I'd say the Chargers probably might have a better chance.
I agree.
I would have to say the Chargers for that one.
And then taking a look at the NFC. So the NFC North, I think that the Lions are probably going to repeat as champions of the North, and their biggest competitors are going to be Green Bay. Dan Campbell, he's an excellent head coach there for the Lions, and their defense is young and scary.
Yeah.
You also have Jared Goff out there who seems to have a new life to him.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think
that new contract extension, he definitely need to have a life to him.
Do you think we're going to see the Lions in the playoffs again?
I can see it. I can see it happening for sure. I mean, the way they played this last season, they really showed me why, y'all don't count us out. We definitely can show up. So, I can see it.
Yeah, and now you kind of wonder about Green Bay considering Jordan Love, he got hurt last night.
Yeah, situation. So it's like, but I feel like if he can come back quickly, recover quickly, then they'll be good.
Yeah, I know they were working on it on the sidelines, and I think it was a lower leg injury. So hopefully he can come back pretty quick.
Yes, please.
And then looking in the NFC South, this one was kind of a tie for me because I did not want to bet against your Saints.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be down to either the Saints and the Buccaneers.
Yeah, most definitely. And those are our those are the team that we just hate. That they always give us a hard time. So
this might be a hot take, but I think both the Panthers and the Falcons are going to miss the playoffs this year.
absolutely.
But
I don't think the Panthers are going to do anything. The Falcons might do a little something, but nah.
Yeah, both of these teams though might look very different next year because it seems like only a few teams are able to continue this year-to-year success over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Baker Mayfield is going to continue to evolve as Tampa's starting quarterback?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I can't wait to see it. Like I said, they definitely, you can't count that team out, especially with him on there. So,
yeah, it was so fascinating them signing Brady and seeing that whole thing work out and work out really well for them.
Oh, really well. I mean, Super Bowl well. Yeah.
It does have to be pretty difficult for Baker to step into those shoes. And this is something that we've covered in previous videos if you want to go check it out.
Exactly. And, I know he's probably thinking like, man, with Tom Brady doing that and, with a ring, it's like, man, can I do this? You know what I mean? I can see maybe if he didn't get a ring and he kind of just had, a couple regular seasons, but a ring, he's showing you, man, I could go on any team and show up.
Do you see the Saints beating the Panthers for their opener?
Yeah, we need to. And then we really upped the rank on defense. We still got Kamara. They need to give him an extension for sure. But no, I can see us winning that first game.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the Saints season.
Yeah, y'all shout out to all the Saints fans. But no, we definitely gonna show up. Hopefully Carr, he's locked in with us, and if not, we could definitely use Shador if he don't work out.
And then if we're looking in the NFC West, I think the 49ers look too good to beat. It's definitely not going to be the Rams, Seahawks, or the Arizona Cardinals as division leaders.
Nah.
Do you think that the 49ers will possibly repeat going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, it is. Especially what we were talking about Ayuk. Y'all shout out to that topic. That one went viral. Him with that extension. My thing is, dude, you got the money. You got to show up. We need way better numbers. You know what I mean? Because honestly, a lot of these wide receivers want this money, but you're not showing us why you deserve this money. So please show up. You know what I mean? And
they have Deebo Samuel there too, so they're loaded at wide receiver.
They definitely rank. Still got Purdy. Still got McCaffrey. Your lineup is insane. All you got to do is just show up.
Deebo is pretty interesting too on that Netflix receiver show.
Yeah.
And I wonder how it would look different if they were following Ayuk. Maybe he's not as public.
Nah, yeah, I don't think he's more. He's probably more off the radar.
And then turning to the NFC East, I think the division winners will be the Dallas Cowboys. Although the Eagles' performance last night made me a little nervous.
Man, did you see CD? He got bigger, man. CD Lamb.
Got added some muscle. Yeah. So hopefully that'll be protection against any kind of injury or anything.
Oh, yeah, man. He's going to be another Metcalf. I can see that right now, for sure.
I know Dak, he's kind of on another prove-it year, but I think he's going to get a long-term contract early to mid-season.
I mean, man, if he could get to the Super Bowl this last year, his extension going to be crazy. All he has to do is just show up.
Yeah, even if they lose the Super Bowl, I mean, they're going to extend.
That extension is going to be crazy, yeah.
And, CD, he's got his security through the massive contract extension, so he's not worried. He's just going to go out there and play.
Oh, no, yeah. That's all he was waiting on, because I really felt like he didn't want to leave that team anyway, so.
Do you think that him not being with the team throughout training camp and preseason, is that going to affect his play, or do you think he's going to plug right in?
He's going to be locked in. He's going to be locked in because I'm pretty sure he was doing some, separate training, all-season training. Now it's just time to lock back in, but we'll have to see. This Sunday, tomorrow, y'all, we're going to stay tuned.
Are you looking forward to the race between the Eagles and the Cowboys for the NFC East division? Correct?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game in general, man. With just them and then with Saquon on that side, they winning him scoring 3 touchdowns. It's gonna be a game, James. I know you're gonna tune in.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And y'all go ahead and let us know what you think in the comments. who's going to lead each division? Who's going to lead each conference? And who are we going to see in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
So last night, I know you had tuned in to the Packers and Eagles game there in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Yeah.
I love these international games. It's always a lot of fun to see like the teams travel and everything, follow
Yeah,
their
yeah,
journey on
yeah.
social media.
Definitely.
So it was a 34-29 Eagles victory.
Mm.
Did you see that coming?
Yeah. Well, no, honestly, yeah, I did see that coming. I know it's gonna be a challenge though, based off the score. But the Eagles, man, Jalen Hurts he's showing he heard that last season when he got that message. They saying it's like, nah, we're not doing that. I'm finna show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he was able to overcome a lot. I mean, he was a bit of a turnover machine.
Yeah.
Turning the ball over 3 times.
Mm.
And the fact that the Eagles were still able to win is kind of a miracle.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, if he was their team that if he struggles, they come in. And shout out to Barkley, man. He was doing his thing too.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley in his first game with the Eagles, 132 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Man, he's gonna be a problem.
I saw him break off a 30 or 40-yard run, and I just got really nervous for my Cowboys. And
no, he's definitely gonna be tough. And when he was this is his big break. I feel like with this team is like we seen him with the Giants, and they keep reaching certain levels. But I feel like this Eagles team, if they do it right, they can make it to,
I know the Giants. They had wanted to keep him, but they just didn't give him the same offer that Philadelphia did.
Exactly. So, and that shows like how much they were worth to him. You know what I mean? It's like I said, Eagles said, man, okay, if they don't want to give, we'll take you. Easy, we'll take you. So that was, and they needed a running back. Jalen Hurts was running all around. He didn't have nobody to run to for real. So, absolutely.
And I don't know how much we can say that the injury to Jordan Love to his lower leg had played in it. Because that was
they
at
definitely
the very,
played in it. No,
it was the very end when he was knocked out completely. Although with maybe 5 minutes to go, you saw him on the sidelines eating a banana, and they had one of those like muscle guns that they were working on,
trying to get him back in.
And I think that affected the game.
Yeah,
because if he's out there 100%, maybe you're seeing a couple more touchdowns.
It would have definitely been a back and forth match, and it would probably would have It would have been anybody's game, you know what I mean? But when a star player or a talented player gets out, that does affect the team.
I would have to say this win definitely was the Eagles' defense gets a lot of responsibility for this win.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And like I said, I just hope he gets back on the field. I hope Lils get back. I hope it's nothing serious. We don't hear nothing about kind of like your boy on the Vikings, the rookie. He's out. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I hope it ain't one of those type of situations.
Yeah, and before, Love was knocked out, we could have said, hey, this might be a repeat for the NFC Championship game of who gets to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Although I wonder how much the Packers season is going to get changed considering.
Like I said, they're still a talented team. It's still early. Like I said, he can definitely come back and shake the world up.
And before he was seriously injured, it was interesting that he had that kind of a lighter injury, but they still had him out there playing to try and win the game.
So that might could have played a part in it too, not letting him kind of rest a little bit. He did play most of the preseason.
And this is just after signing that $220 million contract.
Deal. So now a lot of people are gonna be like, man, so what are we gonna do now? You know what I mean? But I feel like he's gonna come back. It's not going to be an Aaron Rodgers situation. He's definitely going to come back.
Yeah, as long as he's able to get back soon, the Packers will still probably be in playoff contention.
They'll still be a good team.
But that depends on how good Chicago looks there in the NFC.
Oh, man, that's going to be a nail-biter when they play, for sure.
But y'all go ahead and let us know in the comments, how do y'all think Saquon looked in his first game as an Eagle?
Yeah.
How are the Eagles going to do this season? Mm-hmm. But also, what's going to go on with the Packers?
The Packers. We'll let you guys know.
J&J Sports, coming to y'all with more in 2024.